How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the Banpresto creator X-Creator Shenron figure. So for the front, it's a cool illustration of the figure on the packaging. Now moving on to the side, it shows various pictures of the figure as well as the alternative one, which is all gold. And on the other side, you have a nice picture of the figure. Same on the top, and the bottom you have legal stuff, and in the back you see the two different versions side by side. And then what's cool is that down here it shows who sculpted the piece and then who did the photography, which is nice, but unfortunately I can't read the Japanese, but it's cool to have anyway. And then to open the box, you just lift open the top flap. And then inside, it's literally just an empty box, and the bubble wrapping inside contains the whole figure. So the box does come with this small instructions on how to put the figure together. So it's a little bit hard to follow, but it should be pretty simple, which I'll show. So what you get inside is the base, which looks really cool. It's a nice cloud, and then it's got some nice shading to really bring out the sculpt and details. And then of course you have the two Dragon Balls on there as well, which are translucent but look really nice. Then you have the top part of Shenron, as well as the bottom half of Shenron, as well as his whiskers. And then it comes with 4 attachments for the base to support the figure. So to put the figure together, you have the base, and then you have some slots as well. So you can see how each hole is a different shape, so you just have to line up with the different stands. So this one slots here, and then this one will go here. So you attach these two first, and then you take the bottom half of Shenron, then you plug his tail into this hole here. It can be a bit finicky. Like so. So these stands rest on his body like so. And then here you take this piece and then attach it here. And then this will support the rest of Shenron. So you take the top half of Shenron and you plug it into his body and then rest that body on this joint. And then you get the whiskers, and like the base, you have 2 different shaped holes on either side. So you just line them up and just carefully slide it in there. And same for the other side. And overall, I feel that the figure is fine as it is right now. Like, it's able to support itself really well. And the instructions does say to attach this piece. So to do that, you just line it up like this, and then you just rest that part of Shenron on this piece. So that's to support that joint there. But I find that when you attach that, it really moves Shenron's head to one side. So it just looks a bit odd. So I like to leave this piece out really. And I feel that it's fine without it. And this way it allows Shenron's head to be looking straight down, which I much prefer. So taking a look at the sculpt, it's a really nice looking figure. Lots of detail. And the paintwork is also very nice and clean for the most part as well. Now I do just really like the abstract design and pose of the figure overall. Taking a close look at the face, I feel that they really captured the likeness of the character. Looks very menacing from all angles. And like I already said, the sculpting is just really impressive. You can see every scaling and all the fur on his body is individually sculpted. And then you can see the muscle definition on his arms as well. And you can see that he's holding the number 4 star Dragon Ball, which is again translucent. Really nice effect. And then his eyes are nice matte red. Looks really nice. And his mouth as well with his teeth are all sculpted and painted really cleanly. as well as his horns. They have some texture to them, looks like wood. And you have his fur as well on his face. And then moving down to his body, the sculpt all continues, all the individual scales and furs. And then you have the various Dragon Balls around his body as well. Just looks really nice overall. And I find that the cloud really completes the look as well. It's a nice contrast of the white from his green. And I especially really like the pose. Like, it's very unique and swelled up, but altogether it works really well. And all the pieces are sculpted in a way that it all fits together really snugly and tightly. And it's just overall a really nice looking piece. And then his whiskers are softer material, which is, I think they're good and bad. It's good that they're soft so that you don't have to worry about them breaking. But I feel that because they're soft, over time his whiskers have kind of changed shape a bit. Usually for the figure they're pointed straight up, but over time they've kind of dropped down a bit. So it's a bit of a shame, but it still works for the most part, but it's just something to point out. And I think that's pretty much my only gripe with the figure is the whiskers. And I guess with the extra stand as well, it's not really necessary. And you can also display the figure without these stands as well. And it does work as well, but I do fear that over time he might start to lose his shape. So that's why I like to keep the stands on, but I like to leave this one off since I already mentioned why. So my final thoughts are, if you're a huge fan of this character or the show itself, then I really do recommend this figure. It's just a really nice looking figure overall, lots of detail, nice use of translucent Dragon Balls. The sculpt is really good, the paintwork is good, and overall it's just a really nice display piece. And as of this video going up, the figure isn't really that expensive, so you should be able to get him for a good price. But that's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.